So Marlee, your movie, Little Miss Perfect, is out. How excited are you?
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled, but I've watched it so many times, so I'm kind of like ready to just go.
I don't blame you at all. Well, tell me a little about the movie. You know, the plot, the message it gives, and all that.
Little Miss Perfect is about an overambitious high school freshman who tries to control her life by controlling her weight. So it's her journey through anorexia, and something that was really important to me was this idea that everyone is facing something, and if we can, on a universal level, accept that everyone's dealing with this insecurity and learn a little bit more about each other, that it can open up discussion, and people will be not so afraid to share their stories.
Absolutely. Well, this is 2016. These issues happen all the time, and it is a huge issue. But where did you actually find the inspiration for this movie?
Well, there were two ways. The first is when I was in high school, I was feeling a lot of the same ways that the main character was feeling, and through my personality, I'm like a little OCD, and also my just family dynamic, certain personalities and how they interact, and then also just environmentally, and where I was in life and who I was talking to, it all just comes together, and they're all become factors and signs and symptoms of well, I was at risk for having an eating disorder, and I was really on the edge, and I encountered some pro-eating disorder content online, and when I saw that, I found myself battling, and this sort of duality of knowing that this is wrong but wanting to feel in control was something I grappled with for years to come. So when I was given an assignment at NYU to adapt a fairy tale, I thought of Beauty and the Beast, and I thought, oh, well, I can use what I was feeling with these themes of control, and I put it into making Belle and the Beast the same person, and I used that as a sort of inspiration for Little Miss Perfect.
What made you think of that? Like the whole Beauty and the Beast concept? That's pretty creative. Like,
thank you. Well, the assignment that I was given was to adapt a fairy tale, and so I was looking at fairy tales that haven't been really done in a while, and now they're coming out with that new Beauty and the Beast movie with Emma Watson, which I'm so excited to see. And I thought there was something really cool about the duality of Belle, which means beauty, and the Beast. And in the original fairy tale, a curse is put on the Beast. He has to learn how to love someone and be loved in return in order to break the curse. And I thought, well, if I make Belle and the Beast kind of one and the same, then Belle has to learn how to love herself in order to break out of this sort of curse of control.
Well, if you were a teenager again, what advice would you give yourself, like, from this kind of movie to help you kind of cope and get through it?
Well, goodness, I mean, I can't speak for everyone because everyone has their own story and their own way of growing up. But I think we need to tell people more that they are enough and that we're proud of them. I don't think people hear that enough.
Well, what other projects do you have coming up after this? I know it just came out and you're over it. You've seen it 100 times, but let's just hear something else that you're about to do.
Well, I'm working on a couple of projects. I just signed on to direct an indie feature. It's a comedy, so a little bit lighter, which will be nice because I've been dealing with this really heavy topic for 5 years now. And then I'm also working on a collaboration again with my sister because we really like to work together, and we're working on a dystopian sci-fi future about genetic modification of humans. And then a couple other projects in the work, something about Bahamian culture is another project I'm working on. And then I'm also working on a period piece like 1940s Johannesburg, South Africa.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. I can't wait to see the movie. Enjoy it tonight again. Enjoy watching it again. But have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.